Hey!
Hey! Well, wait a minute. Is our hair out of place? I mean, only one hair. That's all I have left. Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah.
I see a couple.
Woo.
All right.
Yes.
Welcome to another edition of Life Lessons with Mr. Miller.
Hi, how are you?
All right.
Yes.
Mr. Miller, we're going to the dentist.
Ow! Yes, okay.
We're going to the dentist.
Yes, smile.
All right.
Yes.
First, how often should a person visit the dentist?
I feel that a dental exam should happen once every 6 months. How about you, Mr. Smith?
I think that's adequate.
That's pretty good. Yes.
What does your dental exam consist of?
They always do x-rays, and then they do a complete cleaning, and then they give me a sucker.
That kind of defeats the purpose of the dentist, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's fun.
So that, I guess that's job security.
Job security, yes.
Okay, you just moved into town.
What town? What is that? Are we under an air raid or what?
That's the
what
Squatch
town what town did we just move into?
This one, the
Martinsville.
one town. Or
Okay.
Martinsville.
That could be
either
it.
one. All right.
I live in Ellettsville.
Ellettsville?
Okay, we just moved to Ellettsville.
You just moved to Ellettsville.
I just moved there, yeah.
There, to Ellettsville.
Right down there.
All right.
Yes.
You need to get a new dentist. What do you do?
Well, I go to the Yellow Pages, which, you know what?
What color are the Yellow
Pages? Wait a minute. Yeah, but think about this. You're going to the dentist to get your teeth white, and they stick them in the Yellow Pages. Why can't he be in the White Pages?
That is a valid question. We're going to pose that question to you, folks. Why?
Why?
What are some things you should do before you go to the dentist?
Oh, brush your teeth, man. Brush your teeth. Man.
Every day or just once in a while?
Oh, well, I try to do at least 3 times a month. And now, brush your teeth at least 3 times a day. And, man, you want to make sure you brush and do the mouthwash thing before you go in, and you want to floss. One of my favorite sayings, floss only the teeth you want to keep.
Mouthwash?
Oh, of course.
Should you go for like the simple like scope stuff, or do you want to get that hard, hot Listerine stuff?
I don't know. My wife bought me this toothpaste and this thing of mouthwash stuff. It says for people over 50.
Is that right?
Would I kid you? I mean,
Well.
you run the show, man. No, for people over 50, she gave me, and it's really quite good. I drank it quite a lot, but anyway.
Why is it for people over 50?
I have no idea. Maybe their teeth are different.
Maybe they're just older and close to falling out.
Who, the people or their teeth?
What are some ways you specifically prepare for the dentist? Right before you go, what do you do? Eat a big onion?
I pray.
Pray?
Yes. I avoid onions and dog food.
I love the dentist.
Oh.
I love it.
Weird.
I like the clean feeling.
The clean feeling?
Every 6 months. I can't get them.
You get that from toilet paper. I mean,
what's toilet paper? How do you spell toilet paper?
Toilet paper? Well, I could break it down to, no, I won't.
Okay, good. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of West News on this Friday, October 24th of 2014. To start things off, let's see what's been going on at West Middle School. Fall break was last week. I hope everybody had a good one and made it back all refreshed and relaxed. National Junior Honor Society met on Tuesday. They're planning a lot of cool new events for the school year, and there will be more to come on that later. Report cards went home yesterday. If you didn't get one or you lost your copy, see Mrs. Voland in the library and she can get you a copy. And Senorita Reinhardt's classes cut a rug and learned a little salsa dancing to wrap up the first 9 weeks. The fall sports season wrapped up its calendar with 8th grade football ending with a perfect season of 9-0 and bringing home the Junior Mid-State Conference title. Coach Helm said this team was awesome from the way they played to their behavior on and off the field. They scored 284 points this season and only gave up 42 points for an offensive average of 31.5 points per game, and defense only gave up 4.6 points per game. And the starting defense allowed only 2 touchdowns all season. 7th grade volleyball ended their season with a record of 16-1 and also brought home the Junior Mid-State Conference titles. The 7th graders defeated Decatur Central in 2 games in the championship match of the conference tournament. 8th grade volleyball ended their season with an overall record of 11-6. The girls defeated Monrovia in 2 games and Paul Hadley in 2 games to become the Morgan County champs. Girls golf also brought home the Junior Mid-State Conference title, with Bell East's Emma Keller taking first, Emily Bennett taking second, and Aaron Bennett coming in 3rd place. And boys golf ended with a record of 3-4 and came in 5th place in the Junior Mid-State Conference. Bell East's Zane Spangler was named Junior Mid-State All-Conference, and the low average award winners were Dylan Gabbert and Zane Spangler, both from Bell East. And now it's time for another West News Teacher Feature.
Up in the morning and out to school.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Allenson. I graduated from Bloomington High School North, and I went to IU, and I was an anthropology major. And then I decided, after working at summer camps for a couple of years, I was like, I have to do this for a living. That's amazing. I love working with kids. And so I decided to switch my major to elementary education. And so that's kind of where I started. I worked at Centerton. Right out of graduation, I got hired at Centerton, and I worked there for 3 years. And then an English and Language Arts position opened up here at West, and I was like, well, this is awesome to be able to focus on something that I'm so passionate about, which is reading, and to be able to just focus on that primarily was just an opportunity I couldn't miss. And also I get to carpool with Mr. Allenson, so it's a little handy. The 6th grade academy is a really neat program we have going on. So we have 2 groups of students the teachers do a day. I have 1 group in the morning and 1 group in the afternoon, and I teach them English, Language Arts, and Social Studies. Mrs. Allenson outside of school. I love to read. I'm kind of an old woman trapped in a young person's body, or younger person's body. I like to crochet, and I love to read, and I hang out with my 2 kids. I have a son who is 1.5 years, his name is Gus, and a daughter who is 4.5, and her name is Lila. So we do a lot of activities with the kids, a lot of fun things. We stay very busy, and I grade lots of papers.
Up in the morning and out to school.
Thank you for joining us, Mrs. Allenson. And now, what will the future hold for West Middle? The featured Character Counts pillar for this month was Respect, and you'll get to meet your October Character Counts winners next week. Red Ribbon Week will get underway next week. For those of you who don't know, Red Ribbon Week is a nationwide campaign when schools take on the issue of drug abuse by spending a week creating awareness. The theme for Wednesday is Fight Against Drugs, so wear your camo. On Thursday, it's Spook Out Drugs, so wear your Halloween costume to school and then stay after for the Student Council Halloween dance. And Friday is the Red Out, wear anything and everything red that day. As previously mentioned, the Student Council sponsored Halloween dance is next Thursday the 30th from 2:30 to 4:15 in the gym. Your Student Council has been working hard to make this the best Halloween dance in West Middle history. This announcement is for 8th graders. Ms. Dehoff has already spoken to you about the Washington, D.C. trip. The deadline to sign up is next Thursday the 30th. If you're planning on going, be sure you sign up by that date. And as a reminder, this is not a deadline for payment. If you have any questions, see Ms. Dehoff in the library. The next staff meeting is on Monday, November 3rd, after school. Student Council will be holding their next meeting on Thursday, November the 6th at 7:15 a.m. in Mrs. Allenson's room. And the next NJHS meeting will be Tuesday, November the 18th at 7:15 in my room. As far as sports is concerned, be on the lookout for updates and reports on boys and girls basketball, wrestling, swimming, and all those other winter sports that are slated to begin in the coming weeks. And now, here's what's going down in the world of entertainment. Hitting theaters today is Nightcrawler, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Rene Russo, and Bill Paxton. A young man stumbles upon the underground world of LA freelance crime journalism. It is rated R. Also in theaters is Horns, starring Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe. In the aftermath of his girlfriend's mysterious death, a young man awakens to strange horns sprouting from his temples. That is also rated R. There are several music releases coming out next week. Pink Floyd is putting out The Endless River, a box set featuring 4 decades of hits. The Foo Fighters are set to release their 8th studio album, Sonic Highways. The Basement Tapes Complete is a compilation of previously unreleased songs by Bob Dylan recorded from his home. The Rolling Stones will release a live concert recording from the Vault, Hampton Coliseum. Garth Brooks is set to release his 10th studio album called Man Against Machine. Zac Brown Band is putting out greatest hits so far. Calvin Harris is releasing his 4th studio album, Motion. And One Direction is releasing Tour and More, a documentary DVD featuring concert footage and those backstage shenanigans that everybody loves.
This is our T-shirt of the month from Miss Guy out of my third period band. And she said, I wish I could read. We will free the people with music. And that's a good thing.
Here's something to think about. Is it possible to plan a surprise party for a psychic? And now, here's a really dramatic praying mantis. And that's it from me. Don't forget you can follow West Middle School on Twitter at WestArtyPride. And you can see this episode as well as previous episodes and other videos on YouTube at youtube.com/WestMiddleNews. And as always, if you have any ideas, suggestions, or announcements for West News, feel free to stop by and see Mrs. Lips, Mr. Deckard, or me, and one of us will take care of it. Hey, I'm Mr. Smith. Thanks for watching. Have a great Friday and an even greater weekend.